What's up, nerds? GozMaster here with another Magic the Gathering puzzle quest. Today's quest: from the windows to the walls, till all these insects crawl, till all scoot, 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 till all scoot, 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 scoot. Scute Mob and Scute the other Scute. We're going to be talking about how to bust insects like never before. If we thought Philith was crazy for tokens, we stand corrected. I'm going to show you, I think, what is probably the most powerful token deck in Standard right now. It is Insanity. But before we get to that, I want to challenge you. Last week, I mentioned very briefly in the video a deck building challenge, and it's got a lot of response, so I'm going to make it official this week. I would like to give you 30 days of my VIP account on your account for 30 days. What does that mean, guys? Okay, let me explain. You know I love Soren Grim Nemesis. He's black and white. He has very little hit points. He has a kind of a goofy loyalty abilities, but he was the first Planeswalker I ever got that was a multicolored. So I have a fond spot in my black and white heart for his abilities. And since Angel of Destiny is now a thing, my challenge to you is to build a deck with Angel of Destiny and Veto. And those are the two requirements. Now, it needs to be a standard build. You can use any cards that you want that are standard, Mythic, whatever, anything goes, as long as they work within standard. Now, what I'm looking for is a deck that wins consistently and wins quickly. I want 3 to 5 rounds max. Whoever wins fastest, whoever has a build that consistently wins fastest, I will give you 30 days of VIP. Now, the other condition is you must be a subscriber. So if you have not subscribed to the madness that is GozMaster's channel on Puzzle Quest, come on, man. You're doing yourself a dishonor. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. Come on, man. It's the holiday season. Give me the gift of subscription, and I promise I'll do my best to give you what you need as we go through it. So you got to be a subscriber. You do not have to own the cards in the deck that you're recommending. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your cards, I'm going to build it, and the way I test decks is I go into training grounds or some type of event that's common, typically training grounds, and I'll run it in a standard training grounds for 10 matches. And then I track things because I'm a bit of a numbers geek. The number of rounds it takes to win, I track the amount of damage the deck takes, I track how often it does the thing, i.e. get Angel out and have Angel taking half life. Even better, if you can get video of it for me, of you showing your deck doing the thing and walking me through how to play it, so I don't have to go, play several rounds with it before I get it into its 10 official, that would be even best for me. And oh, final thing, disclaimer, if your deck doesn't pass my eyeball test, i.e. I look at it and I say, I've played it a couple of times, it just doesn't work, or I don't think it's synergized very well, I'll just boot it out. So I'm going to take the top 3 or 4 folks, and what I'll do is I'll pick one winner at my discretion, and whoever I feel has built the best deck, then I'm going to pit it up against my deck. You see, I've built a deck. I've refined a deck over the last week since I've been noting this, and I recorded this. I actually recorded that video 2 weeks ago, and I've been playing with a deck that I built. This is it. It's inside of Soren right now. I'm not going to show it to you because I'm going to reveal it in that video. I'm going to show the best contenders, their methodologies, their thinking on how they built the deck, and then I'm going to show my deck, and I'm going to go over the stats that my deck does. And if your deck beats mine, whoever is the best, I'm going to give a free month of VIP. So bring your A game, bring your best decks, and I will pit them up against mine in a fair 10 by 10 combat range, and we'll see who has the best stats. If you're interested in entering, comment below. I also have a Facebook page now if you guys are watching this. So it's facebook.com/ I think it's just GozMaster. I'll put a link down below so you guys can go and communicate with me there. I know Discord's a thing, but I'm on Facebook quite a bit. So, or if you guys would like Discord or whatever, let me know. And I'm thinking of starting a Patreon channel. I've had a couple of people mention to me, I would totally contribute to your Patreon channel if you had it. Be honest, don't just say, I want to give you money, guys. So, A, if you're interested in Patreon, let me know. And B, what would be a fair ratio to charge for that? I'm thinking some low dollar kind of thing that gives access, but it also allows you to have access to me. That said, let's get to the scooting. Scooter? All right, to today's quest, Scute Mob. Ooh, actually, it's a combo. We're running a Masterpiece, which is Scute Mob, and Scute Swarm, which is a rare. So this is going to be a Peasant build with Scute Mob, really. So it's 6 mana for a leader's 3/3 creature insect, leader insect. At the beginning of your turn, this creature gets plus X plus X. X is equal to 1 plus the number of your land supports. So we need some land supports in there. We got one. I'll show you what it is. And then we got Scute Swarm. 8 mana for a 2/2 insect. When you match 5 or more green gems, reinforce this creature 2 times. So it get biggie. But what happens if you do 4 for landfall, green? Create X insect tokens. X is the number of this creature's reinforcement. So the bigger Scute gets, and then the more green you convert, the more it gets tokens, and then the more we go fill up Scute Mob. All right, cool. So this is Cultivate, 8 mana, spell card, convert 8 gems to your Planeswalker's colors. You can probably guess who we're going to be playing with. Then fetch first land card from your library. It gains half of its mana. Nice. Reclaim the Waste, 8 mana. Kicker, fetch the first card land forming in your library. Convert 7 gems to green. We don't use that. We use the first ability. Omen of the Hunt, 8 mana, green, enchantment. You know where we're going. When this support enters the board, convert 6 gems to your Planeswalker's color. So we want to keep a mono walker on this, right? When this support is destroyed, pick one of the first 2 different land cards from your library, fetch that card. Branch Loft Pathway, 9 mana. This is the only land support we have in here. At the beginning of your turn, convert 2 gems to green. I do not try to do the pathway on this. I just use the green. So I actually purposefully try not to use this ability with land forming. Got it? Ram Through. 8 mana, deal damage equal to the power of target creature you control to your opponent's first creature, and then that creature has trample, excess damage dealt to the creature's controller instead. It's not fight, it's just shoot him in the face, and then if you have trample and you have something left over, hit the opponent. And of course, we're running the Eidolon of Blossoms engine here, 10 mana for a 4/4 enchantment spirit, a constellation. That means enchantments. Draw a card. That card is disabled until the beginning of your next turn, then convert 3 gems to green, so more green conversion. Animus Awakening, 5 mana. Another rare card, spell card, converts a green gem to 1 turn countdown special token gem. With unmatched, convert 5 gems to green. If there are 8 or more green gems, convert 5 gems to green. Nissa's Pilgrimage, common, 3. At the beginning of your turn, convert 2 gems to green. We're trying to get green conversion. That's really all we're going for. And you know that the only person that can run this like a beast is Vissa Worldwaker. So her abilities is just, we're going to spam number 1. That's really all we're going to do. Create 4 forest tokens, convert 6 gems to green, and we're going to go Scute all over the place. With that said, let's go face Ninja E with a Jace. Scute. All right, so here we are, and let's go, right out the gate. Actually, let's go ahead and get Scute Mob out. And what's really great about him is that it seems like at the beginning of turn, he just gets bigger in most things we're doing. It's really interesting, and I don't know why. So let's check that out. I thought there might have been something there that... So leader insect at the beginning of your turn, this creature gets plus X equal to plus... Okay, so land supports. That's what it is. We got to get land supports out. All right. So editor, erase all of that nonsensory. Of course I know what's happening here and why. Okay, so we're actually just going to go here. Boom, boom. Got him out. Bang, bang. And they get an extra swap. You're welcome, Jace. Merry, Merry. Merry New Year. Still gets bigger. I don't have a land support. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's no land supports on the board. He just got bigger. Editor, don't edit it out. I knew what I was talking about the entire time. All right, so let's get some greenage going. Let's see. Actually, what are my other colors? So I get white and red and blue. White, red, blue, white, red, blue, white, red, blue. And then, of course, green. And we want to trigger our first ability. Come on, loyalty. Getting bigger. I don't have anything. All right, so we want to get Scute Swarm out before we get the other thing out, before we start converting and doing all that other stuff. And the real reason is because, look at that, beautimus. All part of the game plan. Convert, confirm, yes, we'll go get Branch Loft, so we're not drawing the thing. We're getting bigger. See that? We're just swarming up the place, hitting the swarm button, and let's go, yeah, let's just go here. Yeah, let's go there. And it looks like I got 2 land supports, so I think I did the thing I wasn't supposed to for land forming. There's green. No, that's all green. It's all good. It's all good. All right, ram through we don't need, but we do need some create the forest tokens. Green conversion. Scooter goes off. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's what leader does. And what are we going to do here? We're going to go there. Nope, we're going to go there. Bang. Bang. Shoot him down. What else? What else we got? All right, so there's some Scute. He's up to 20. And I think that's going to be game, yes? Is that game? It should be. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. So we're going to pump that up. Homeboy, just don't stop, because when you're dead, you'll know life is. You know what it is. Comment below if you know what the next lyric is. And don't Google it, you cheaters. Come on, nerds. You got to know this. Got to have a little ghetto in you guys. Come on, let's go. All right, so let's go there. Bang. And we're going to select that one because he's a biggie. Doesn't have ram through, though, or doesn't have trampled. And one more turn and it's game. All right, so you see ram through. I like having it in there. I see a lot of the green, like Eidolon decks. We didn't even get Eidolon out, which is really part of the engine that drives us for drawing and conversion and yada, yada. The big thing with it is I don't see enough creature control on their side. It's really just them using like Leafkin Avenger to shoot face, and that's game. And this is all well and good, but the problem with that is that, you know, you're stuck in a position where it doesn't convert all the things that it can to get as big as it can. Now, this is just a peasant build. This isn't using any broken mechanics like in the green conversion model that I'm going to be showing you in a minute. Of course, we're going to use green conversion because he rolls off of that. But you're looking at a 65, 14, and 12 size creatures power on the board. And is there any way? Oh, yep, look right there. Bang. More drops. So we got him up to 83, 14, 12, right? Pretty significant. Really significant. Let me show you one quick adjustment to this deck that I would absolutely do if you have the card, all right? And let me show you the OP. All right, let me show you the core. You know that if green conversion is something that triggers this ability, you know what we're going to do. We got Scute Mob, we got Scute Swarm, we got Avatar of Growth and all of his friends that come to the party. Who are they? Animist's Awakening, Reclaim the Waste, Song of Creation, Turn Timber Symbiosis, and then our little buddy, Volrath the Shape Stealer. 21 mana, 7/5, Shapeshifter, mutation. Target opposing creature gets -1/-1. Then this creature gains a random basic evergreen ability. That plays a lot. It's actually really amazing, especially when you get lifelink on some of these bigger creatures. When this creature is cast as a mutation, the mutated creature's base power and toughness becomes 7/5. Do the math. So we take Home Skillet over here, Scute Mob with a 3/3. Now he becomes a 7/5, and then every time an insect hits the board because of Scute Swarm, we wind up getting him to become a 7/5 multiplied by as many as he gets, which is 2 or 3 at a time. We scale from there. We also mutate Scute Swarm because remember, when we match 5 or more gems, he actually gets reinforced. So 2 times. So that makes him pretty beefy all on his own. So just him as a card by himself is very formidable in a green conversion deck. But when you got these 2 Scutes together, it's very powerful. All right, what's the rest of the build? After we get past Volrath, Inscription of Abundance. I like life gain. I like to be able to keep my decks as close to full health as I can possibly get. This helps out dramatically. 7 mana, spell card, target creature you control gets +3/+3, and then you gain life equal to that creature's power. That's all you got to do. And then you're typically on one of your bigger creatures. It gets bigger, you get full health, and you go from there, right? However, if they have something on the board and you want to deal with it, then that creature gets an additional 3/3 if you pay the 5 kicker, and that fights the first opposing creature. I really like this card. This card works surprisingly well in inside of my a peasant version of my Angel of Destiny and with Deathless Knight, because you gain the life, then Deathless Knight comes back, very powerful. And then the final card is Whirlwind of Thought. Tamio is who we're using this in, and Tamio needs to get to her 3rd ability. She goes off when she gets to her 3rd. The sooner this hits the board, it becomes priority, and it makes the deck go. Okay, screenshot time. Here's where you get, click. This is where you actually see the timestamp for you to be able to build this deck out on your account. So let's actually use this. I call it Scute Stealer. All right, and I'm actually playing inside of the Hero's Path, the Hydra, because there's nothing else really going on right now, and this has enough life that I can show you the full beef of what this cowboy can do. All right, if it's not clear already, you need to understand green conversion is the most powerful engine inside of MTGPQ right now. Let's play, I'm going to try to pick something that creates the least amount of impact. When you match support, yeah, that's fine. This creature gets +3/+3. I don't want anything fancy going on. I just want to get this done and do it. All right, so as soon as we can, we want to get that out and that out. So we want to get our Song of Creation out so we can start drawing and doing all the things we want to. I was hoping to get another loyalty gem there because we got to get to our full 3rd loyalty ability here as quickly as possible. We want to do this, actually, have it go off first. Let's see, we got blue here. Nothing. It's all right. Next turn we should get something. If they don't take my swaps. Taking my swaps, bro. Taking my swaps. Okay, and let's go here. That's one thing I hate about these events. They have like certain things, like you can't play spells if you do X, Y, or Z for the next whatever, and it really gets janky and it messes up what you're trying to do. And I don't have a training grounds available right now, or I'd be playing in that. I don't like the limitations these things do against us when we're trying to build stuff out. All right, here we go. We do not confirm because we want Song of Creation actually hit the board so we can start drawing cards. Yes, we do want Turn Timber Symbiosis. We're going to go ahead and grab Avatar of Growth. It didn't do really anything, but that's all right. We're going to do another Turn Timber Symbiosis. We're actually going to grab Scute Mob this turn. So we have him on the board. And let's see, are we doing the thing? Did that trigger? We're going to say no. And I think that's it for now. Okay. So hopefully next turn we can go off. We'll see. All right, so I've got a 5 swap there for if we don't get any conversion that gets in the way. We don't. Again, I do have some line support, so it is happening now. Let's put this up here. Let's actually mute this and see if we don't get in a landfall that triggers that. I want to try to max out my 3rd ability before I cast Avatar of Growth. Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have done that because now there's going to be a little bit of problems because we want to get him cast. Actually, there's another 5 swap, so let's go do that. And okay, we triggered it. All right, we triggered some more. Got our 3rd ability off. And here we go. We're going to do it this turn. And once you, okay, so mutate, we mutate Scute Mob, select. And then we take out, let's take out you. You get a big butt. And then what happens to you? You get Menace. It's kind of the weakest of all of them. That's all right. All right, so we got another extra swap here. What don't we need? Since we're at our 3rd ability now, do we want to get rid of that? We want another Volrath. We don't need 2 of you. And then we do our 3rd ability. Got another Scute. There it is. Reclaim's what I was looking for. I was looking for some green conversion. That's all I was really wanting. Because everything else is going to fall from there. And white, green, blue. We want blue or white if we can. I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to take red. No, I don't want red. I want green. And I don't see any green, so we're going to miss. It's the worst. It's the worst when you don't get your color match. All right, so let's go here. Drop. I didn't get it. Oh, it's so aggravating. I can't stand when I don't get it. It's all right. We still did a tremendous amount of damage, but I missed it because I didn't get my color swap. That's a pain in the tail. I will get it this next turn then, because it still carries over for 2 turns for me. All righty there. And you can already see Scute's down here at 78 plus, but that's not enough for us. We want Mo. Let's go here. Boom. Get a blue drop. We got a blue drop. Full hand of mana, so the green doesn't matter. We're just trying to power up our 3rd ability as much as possible. We're not going to confirm. Oh, actually, I should have confirmed. I forgot. We have Song of Creation on the board. So now I'm actually going to mutate the Avatar so I can get some green conversion. Because I want to fuel my hand up. We're going to bring his butt down. Cool. And then green should happen. And then that should trigger a whole mess down here. Boom. And you see, very, very biggie. Biggie. 120, 130. So now another common question that's going to come up, because I know it. We should do this one, yes. Is, guys, can we break the power cap? I'm mutating again. I'm going to take his butt out little by little. Make him weaker and weaker. Now he's got trample, which is good. Can we break the power cap with this? I think you can. It's just going to be really, really long. It's going to take a while. I built a deck that allowed it to go, and it went off, but it took forever. I got it up to a couple thousand, and that took like 20 minutes just to do that. So by that ratio, it would have taken at least another, man, because it's a linear, it's not exponential like when we had the god creature that would double power. In this case, it's going to take a while. It would take at least a few hours to hit. And I'm not that dedicated to doing that, so I'm not doing it. But potentially it is there. You just have to be very careful on what you select. I think it's more capable of breaking the power with Vadrock, having Avatar of Growth, Vadrock, and then reclaiming some type of Reclaim the Waste or something like that, and keeping that green conversion going. It would probably take a few hours. So if you want to do that, you're welcome to. I ain't taking that challenge, but you can do it. So with this build, I think of the adjustments, Scutes, both the Scutes, Avatar of Growth, and instead of Volrath, you put in Vadrock. That way you can actually go in there and continue to mutate Avatar of Growth, and then go and fetch the, like a Reclaim the Waste or an Animist's Awakening. That way you can keep the green conversion going, and that'll allow you to perpetually go out. But this is just a way to show Scute Mob how to go get it done. What adjustments would you do? I think it's a fun build. I have not been beaten with this deck when I played in any kind of standard event, as long as I get to my top ability, as long as it gets me the cards I need. I can't tell you, lately it seems like the shuffler is keeping Song of Creation out of my hand on purpose. It's pretty crazy how little Song I'm getting in my decks, and I'll have 5 or 6 of other cards in my hand that I'll draw into, trying to get in through it using even like draw abilities like Tameo's, and I won't touch a Song. It's the weirdest thing. Shuffler's fine, everybody. Shuffler's fine. Okay, that said, remember, join my deck challenge. Take the challenge. It's white-black. You heard all the rules beforehand. Go back to it. Timestamps in the notes below. And let me know if you're going to be taking that challenge. Comment below. And as always, I appreciate you, my friend. What would you do to abuse Scute Swarm here or Scute Mob? Comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Or if you have a deck challenge for moi, have you figured something out in this game that's pretty awesome that you haven't seen anybody else do, and you want me to try to figure out how to make it even better, or more importantly, try to even challenge it if I can? And if I can't, and we have some little contests and stuff, if you enjoy that, let me know what your deck challenge is below, and I will continue to try to bring the heat on these things. But as always, I need more partying, adventuring members in our party. So if you'd like to join our party, it's very simple. Comment below, like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, let us know that you're joining the party, chime that bell. And as always, let me know your gamer name and what coalition you're in the comments below, so that when I see you in the puzzle quest, I can give you a hearty salute in my next video. As always, till our next quest, my friends, happy holidays and swords up. Talk to you soon.